Welcome back to MKE Gadgets. Today we're going to talk about dead blow hammer, soft faces. I've had this hammer for over 30 years, and 30 years ago I made a brass face for it with a cap screw in there. It seems like whenever I punch something, the punch always ends up in that hole. And I thought, well, today we're going to fix that. So if you look at these, they're just a piece of hard rubber or hard plastic or brass with a set screw in there. Today we're going to make some replacements. For this one, the faces are 1 inch diameter, and I found some aluminum and some nylon. Now this hammer I picked up at a flea market this summer for $3. And you can see the faces are pretty worn out. And I thought, well, why don't I just make new ones? So if you screw this off, the set screw stays in there, and there's a hole. I wasn't sure what size set screw that was, so I grabbed my taps and I tried them all until I got one. This is 7/16 14. Like the other one is 1/4 I'm gonna use brass and aluminum. If these don't work out, I'll just make them out of nylon, Delron, whatever I have laying around. But today, that's what we're gonna do. So, one of the first things I did is just make some notes, do some drawings, sizes, and such. And I wasn't sure what these parts were called. So a great reference is McMaster-Carr. I went to McMaster-Carr's website and I found out that they call these hammer faces. Who knew that? Not me. I looked at to buy some new ones, and they were from $5 to $35. I thought I could make some with scraps laying around the shop. So after I decided to make this project, I went to Fusion 360, and I made drawings. And this is a drawing for the 1 inch diameter ones, and this is the drawing for the 1 1/4 inch ones. So let's go over to the lathe and start making some hammer faces. So we got the 1 inch nylon piece in here. First we're going to do is face it off. Then we're going to turn the shoulder. With the shoulder turned and these edges are broken with a file, it's now time to drill this for a 1/4 set screw. With the hole drilled with a number 7 drill, now it's time to tap 1/4. And I'm using this thread follower. This is spring loaded. This will keep pressure on the tap so it goes in straight. With this nylon, it cuts real easy. You don't have to use any tapping fluid. So I'm just going to go till the tap bottoms out and back her out. So I'm going to use my depth gauge here to find the bottom of that hole, and then I'm going to set up my cutoff tool a little bit beyond that. That way I don't have the hole on the end. So when you cut off, you have this little tip on there. I'll put it in a chuck and face that off, I'll take a file and round this edge over. So I have a 1" 1/4 set screw. It has a slot for a screwdriver. We'll screw this into the hammer face. I was going to put a little Loctite on here, but it's going in kind of tight. I like that. See how it fits in the body of the hammer? And look at that. That took 11 minutes of film time to do that. Now I just got to make the other ones for both hammers. So here's a smaller hammer. I did nylon and aluminum. And I made the faces. I made the faces about the same size as the original ones. Took about 10 minutes to do each face. Boy, I wish I would have done this years ago. But today was the day. Now the bigger hammer, I left the brass a little long, because all I would have done is waste by facing it off. And aluminum, I can turn it down, but I left it big. And you can see the original one here. I'm not sure I'm gonna like this with the bigger diameters and the lengths on there, but I'm gonna use it for a while. If I don't like how it works, all I gotta do is step over the lathe, spend a few minutes, and I can easily modify these. So at the end of the video, I'm going to show a snapshot of the before and after. Please vote in the comments if you like the before or the after. This is MKE Gadgets, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is a great beginner project for a lathe. It doesn't require a lot of tooling or a lot of skill, but yet it's easy to do. And next time I go to a flea market, I'll be looking for more of these hammers. Because I know $3 here, and I can make a really nice hammer out of it. The more I look at the bigger head here, I'm kind of liking it. But time will tell. Thank you for viewing. Please share this with your friends. And please subscribe if you haven't. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow.